Uh, I never usually have written speeches in front of me when I'm in public. But then, all of you know this is a very special occasion, and it would be great injustice to people who have worked so hard with me, behind me, to make me stand here right now. And therefore, I have this written speech. And well, to be honest, that is not the only reason. The main reason is that everyone knows what happens when I have a mic in front of me and the audience as well. And I can't just stop talking. And I mean, so here's your savior for today. It is said that showing gratitude is one of the most powerful things that humans can do. And I believe that that would be the best way to go about an acceptance speech. I would like to start my address by thanking Rotaract Hamir, the person who introduced me to the movement by luring me using the bait of good free food and a chance to argue my heart out at District Muna 2012 as a guest member. Rotaract Abhishek Patel, the first president that I ever worked with, and Rotaract Milind, the then secretary, both of them acted as excellent mentors for me, which played a very, very crucial role in my early development as a Rotaractor. It is only due to the tremendous faith that they had in an outspoken and sometimes very rebellious new member like me that I was able to sail through my initial days in the movement with relative ease. I can also not be any less grateful to Rotaractor Sunny Gopani, President 2014-15, who took the unconventional decision of putting his bets on me and my abilities and made me the club secretary in just my second year of Rotaract. It's during this time that I started learning the tricks of the trade firsthand. Rotaractor Poonam and Rotaractor Aditya Donde, who is there with us today, both of them have been really, really great guides to me in dark testing times and helping and mentoring me when I have been really clueless and very confused. And now, Rotaractor Kunal Bhatt, one of my best friends in school, my strongest support in this club for all these years, and a brother. Without this guy, I would not have been able to accomplish even half of what I did when I was club secretary and he was our IS director. I'm always going to cherish those days, Kunal. And yeah. And last but not the least, my family. They are also here today. You have been one of the main reasons why I am standing here today. Without you, I would not have any of the skills that I have needed so far to reach here. You've been steadfast supporters of me and all my exploits. I call them exploits for a very particular reason, but let's not get into that. So all my exploits in Rotaract, and it is your faith in me that has kept me going despite having seen many of my difficult times in this movement. You also have been anonymous donors for many of our projects, and with this sense of extreme gratitude towards all the people that I just mentioned, the Rotary Club of Mumbai Shivaji Park, and my beloved eye-openers, I accept the post of President of the Rotaract Club of Mumbai Shivaji Park for the year 2016-17. Hold on, I'm not done yet. So I have 3 pages in front of me, so it's going to be quite long. Can I have the vision PPT?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I've not called this just a vision PPT, but I've called it a roadmap because it contains much more than just the vision that you all will see shortly. I believe that a club without a strong roadmap is like a rudderless boat left on the high seas. It just floats in any direction that the sea pushes it in. That, however, is not we intend to be. And therefore, we have made an attempt to start the year with a robust roadmap that focuses on sustenance, revamp, and future building in the club. I thus present to you Vision 2016-17. In the past 11 years, the club has seen a number of ups and downs. 11 years is really a long time, and long enough for certain projects and values to become synonymous with the identity of any organization. However, one must ensure that this does not hamper the development of the club and its members. It is said that change is the only constant, and me and my team strongly believe that this is a perfect time to take a step back and do some serious thinking. Every time we undertake an initiative, we must ask ourselves certain questions. Why are we really doing this? Is it in any way making any change in anybody's life? Does it in any way positively impact my beneficiary, or are we doing it just for some other reason? Is this why members really join us? Does what we are doing help our members become better human beings? It is time we constructively question all that there is around us, within the club and outside as well. Questions lead to innovation, and innovation is the backbone of success. This looks like a new beginning of sorts, and what better time to have a new beginning than a time when our district itself is making a fresh start. Therefore, our vision for 2016-17 is to maximize the impact of service to the society and value addition for all eye-openers by changing existing associated paradigms, thereby bringing about the rebirth of the temple of innovation called the Rotaract Club of Mumbai Shivaji Park. Next slide, please. Okay, they're faster than me. Now, as president, I think Aditya and Kanak gave quite a good picture of how I am, and Kunal did so too. So as a president, I am not going to push my members to just work hard. And I think a lot of people are going to be surprised when I make such a statement. But yeah, I'm not going to make them work hard, but I'm going to push them real hard to think. I believe that a strong sense of purpose is all that one needs to help push the club to greater heights. A member base with a strong sense of purpose and proper training will ensure that the club reaches these new heights. However, all presidents will agree to this, that running a club as a one-man army is neither desirable nor easy. Every leader needs to train more leaders to ensure continuity and welfare of the organization. Creation of leaders thus become a very strong priority area for us this year. Now, RID 3141 is in its first year in its new avatar, and RCMSP strongly believes that we don't believe that the district is separate, the club is separate, and we all need to go our separate ways. We believe in something called as the Rotaract ecosystem. And keeping in mind this ecosystem, we strongly believe that we have a very symbiotic connection with the district, with ourselves, with our Rotary Club, and with other partners in service. And therefore, RCMSP strongly believes in the spirit of cooperation among clubs within the district and the district in general, so that we can all work towards one goal as a cohesive entity. Therefore, if given a chance, we would be very happy to contribute towards the growth of RID 3141, our district. Now, performance without measurement is no performance at all. And benchmarks are a very useful tool for self-improvement of any organization. It is time we set new benchmarks now, because it's been 11 years with the same benchmarks, and I think it's time for change. And therefore, according to the new paradigms that we will be creating, we can ensure that there will be a dependable level of performance of this club. And last but not the least, innovation is the mother of sustainable growth and development for any club, and we strive to promote that as far as possible. So that brings us to the end of our vision for this year. And now we have a theme, our club theme for this year. So I think that's going to be pretty easy to guess since I've already said that a lot of times. And can we have the next slide? Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you the theme of the Rotaract Club of Mumbai Shivaji Park for 2016-17, Changing Paradigms. Wait, one last thing, I'm still here. Now, if you look closely, the mini compass that you were given as acknowledgements has a very symbolic meaning to it. Do you all please take it out for a minute? What direction does it point to? Yeah, north. And my dear eye-openers, if we are able to bring reality to this vision, I assure you that north will be the only direction that this club will be going in for not just this year, but for years to come. Thank you. And I request the MOCs to come.